So yesterday we were reading in our book Animals in Danger, Orangutans, and we took a look through the book. We looked at the table of contents. We read through the introduction and chapter 1, thinking about some of the big ideas that you found important, and you were marking them with your stickies. So yesterday you were finishing up reading chapter 2 in your class and putting the stickies on and marking those important places.
Yep.
So in this chapter called Why Are Orangutans Disappearing? What kinds of things did you tab in here as very important points? Who's to start us off?
Okay, I can start us off. So the first thing,
What page?
oh, page 16, chapter 2. I can start us off. So the first thing,
What page?
oh, page 16, chapter 2, first paragraph. So the first thing I marked when I was reading this is I marked right here. And the reason why I
Can
marked
you read it out to us?
the reason why I marked it is because it said 100 years ago, scientists estimate that over 230,000 orangutans live in southern Asia. Today, there are only about 60,000 orangutans left in the wild. So when I was reading that, I figured that this part was kind of like the introduction on, like them destroying some parts, like large areas of places, kind of like going back on the book and, like relating those similarities. So I was kind of surprised how, like, it started as, like, that number and then it went down so low. So I just marked that as an important part.
What did it make you think?
Well, it kind of made me think, like, how big did they have to make the area and how much space do the orangutans have?
And not now, because you were talking about the rainforest disappearing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of orangutans
I know.
losing their homes, right?
Yeah.
Not so many. What did you guys think about that when you read it?
Oh,
Oh,
when
wait,
I was
think about
reading in page 2, in chapter 2, in page 19, and right here it says the rate of deforestation in Borneo since 1985 by 2020. When I looked at the picture, I could see that in 1985 there was more of a forest and less deforestation. But then by 2000 it became bigger, the deforestation. By 2005, both of them became even. But by 2010, this deforestation became 56%. Now in 2020, it'll go to 67%.
How far away is 2020 from now?
Like
3 more years.
So 3 more years. They're expecting. What was the numbers there, David?
67%.
The rainforest will be gone. How does that idea fit with what you were saying there?
it
Tyler?
fits like it kind of feels like how orangutans are disappearing because humans are taking up more space than orangutans. Like right here, as you can see that in 2005 they had like an even amount, but then the people started taking more space.
They use some of those things probably for the other animals or something, but mostly to make money, I think.
What kinds of things were they doing? You want to add into that?
Palm oil, because it said right here that it is used in a wide variety of products ranging from chocolate, margarine, biscuits, cereal, shampoos, lipsticks, and detergents.
So what is this palm oil stuff? What is that?
It's kind of like
Palm oil is right here
Uh-huh.
in page 18, in the second paragraph.
Oh.
In the first
Oh,
thing,
it says
it says palm oil is a vegetable oil produced from the fruits of the oil palm tree.
And it's
Palm
used.
oil is like
And it
these
said-
red things, and then like whenever you put it like, cause I use one of these, and like whenever you take it, you can make like oil out of it,
Oh.
and it's red.
So
Yeah.
palm oil is what I think it is like palm oil is like a type of crop that you can make products out of, like detergent, soup, and they can sometimes be like made out of things at the supermarkets like Target or Walmart, like that.
And so, how does the palm oil plant and the rainforest? How is that? What's going on there with the palm oil plant and the rainforest being cut down?
I think that they use the palm oil to actually like use it with food.
Do you know what I think? I just had this idea and I was gasping earlier. But what I think they're doing is that they're cutting down trees to get more palm oil.
Uh-huh. So is the palm oil crop already in the rainforest?
Yeah, it's in the rainforest, but I think they have the idea of like if they cut down trees, they can have more wood and get the palm oil at the same time. So it's a win-win for the humans, and they get more land, but in the process.
What do you guys think about that?
So it's like a kind of disadvantage for humans at the same time.
Mm-hmm. So the palm oil tree, are you thinking that it grows in the rainforest? Can you go
Yes.
back in and find where it talks about that?
I think
right
it's also
here.
here.
It says right here, these trees grow very well in the same climate where tropical rainforests grow.
So it grows in the same climate, but is it in the rainforest? That's what we got to figure out.
Yeah.
So continue on, and I'm just going to direct you. We've already read this paragraph together.
It
Go over and
is.
look on page 19. Have a quick
It
read
is.
It's a crop.
I know.
back through 19 and see if it grows. Does the oil palm tree grow in the rainforest?
Yes.
So go ahead and find the words that helped you know for sure.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, it doesn't say here where the oil palm trees grow. Well, I could get kind of an idea. It says here, oil palm trees have become a popular crop to farm. So, as you could see, it's a crop.
Oh.
So,
It's
most
like
people do
whenever
right here.
these farms have become
Oh,
a vital part
I
of
found
the
it.
economy for the islands of Borneo and Sumatra,
And Borneo and Sumatra,
or
what were
where
those?
the like those things live.
Where the
at.
orangutans live?
So
Uh-huh.
it is in the rainforest.
Okay.
I found something that kind of points out that it kind of is that palm oil kind of does grow in the rainforest. It says, but when people cut down the rainforest and clear the land to grow palm oil trees, many orangutans are killed. So since orangutans live in the rainforest,
Uh-huh.
and if they're finding palm oil in the rain, then that means that they're finding palm oil in the rainforest.
Okay, so go ahead.
It says right here though, but when people cut down the trees and clear the land to grow oil palm trees,
So what does that
So-
mean to you?
that means they're cutting the rainforest just to grow the palm oil
Oh,
thing.
so they get rid of the rainforest and plant the palm oil.
Oh
And
yeah,
grow
because
those.
they're cutting
Yeah.
those trees and then they're planting the red things down so that it grows.
Oh.
I think it comes from the orangutans on the palm oil.
So the palm oil, it grows in the same place as the rainforest. So they're getting rid of the rainforest to plant the palm oil plants. Oh, because you said it's good for their economy. They can sell, it's used in a lot of places. So that's what people are now farming, but it takes away the orangutan's rainforest home.
It said right here where I put my sticky note, some people kill orangutans and illegally sell their body parts, such as the orangutan's skull, as souvenirs. The body parts are also used to make medicine, and these medicines can attract very high prices.
And so what did you think about all that information
I
there?
thought that it was wrong to sell the orangutans' body parts because they shouldn't kill or hunt them at all, and don't cut down the rainforest where they live.
What do you all think about that?
I agree, cause it's not fair for them, cause what if those people were the orangutans and they were just getting killed? They would just feel bad. So
Even if the orangutans live, it still makes, because it says right here on the last paragraph, when orangutans lose their rainforest home, they often have difficulty finding enough food. So it's kind of making them hungry, and then even though that they still have a little bit of land, it still makes it hard enough to find food, and they can still die of hunger.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's another con.
And it said in the paragraph, the last paragraph, it said that they often have difficulty finding food, so I'm going to skip the line, and they said the farmers cannot afford to have their crops eaten, so some of them kill the orangutans that come onto their land.
So
Seems pretty cruel, doesn't it? It
Yeah.
sounds like I'm looking at your faces.
I'm really curious on, wait. So yesterday, I think, we did the thing where you said there's the forest and then these little boxes.
Yeah, we were sketching that out. Mhm.
Yeah, but what happens if there's a little bit of land in the corner, but the spaces where the orangutans live is gone? Do they just move over? Do they just move over there to that land?
So I want to take you into the last chapter here in the book. I think it's chapter 3, right?
Wait,
And
that's the last chapter?
Chapter 3, it's the very last chapter.
yeah.
It's page 24.
And it's called Saving Orangutans. So it sounds like that you're thinking this is not a really good thing, that these rainforests are being cut down and the orangutans are being killed and not having a place to live. So take a moment and just read the headings that are in green, just to give you a sense of what this chapter is going to be about. Relocation.
Relocation.
It's when you move them from one place to another. So today, think about the things that you were doing as readers. You were thinking about what you heard here in the text. And one of the things that you guys are really good at is reading that text and knowing exactly what it says. One of the things a reader of information text has to do is then think, what does that text mean? And what does it make me think about?